It's what's up and about, and there's been quite a lot. I actually didn't want to mention this. I didn't want to talk about, but there was something I saw that made me decide to talk about it.
Okay.
I mean, from yes, this happened on Tuesday, right? Tuesday night, there was a gas explosion under Otedola Bridge. You know, incidentally, you know that's close to where our former office used to be.
Yes.
And for like maybe 7 years, I used to use that road almost every day, every other day. So
right.
There's some things, but then there's this post that has been trending. I don't know who, but it says there's a blood-sucking demon around Otedola Bridge in Lagos. Life is spiritual. So that's the thing now. There's a blood-sucking demon. I don't know, what do you think about this? There is a blood-sucking demon around Otedola, and then that narrative has flown all through. And there's this blood-sucking demon under Otedola Bridge, and that demon is sucking blood, and that's why there are accidents and all of that around that bridge. I know, you're a spiritual person, right? So should we send a team of prayer warriors there to?
I don't believe in superstition, right?
Okay.
Yes. Are there coincidences, right? Sort of, but I wouldn't say this is. I'm not a superstitious person.
So yeah, every other quarter, there's either. In fact, in that morning there was a trailer accident. That Tuesday morning,
right.
there was a trailer accident. It caused traffic. I think the trailer fell off or something. It caused traffic, and then that was cleared out. And then in the night, this tanker explosion. So the demon was very active that day.
Which one is the one was active?
So the thing is that this narrative of a blood-sucking demon resonated with a lot of people.
I mean,
a lot of people.
It's
you know. So and this is me just trying to be what you. I just want to add. I would have really wanted to talk to someone who feel or person put out that post is if it's a blood-sucking demon, maybe a team of prayer warriors can get there, and they can cast out the demon.
Yeah. Okay. From the angle that you're taking it from, I'll say that because we are a religious, group of people.
Okay.
It's okay. I won't say normal. It is common that people would think in that light, especially because of the occurrences. They've become too many.
Too regular.
Too regular, right. And it's happening just right on that, that particular, that's what the Otedola Bridge is mostly known for. And I'll say condolences to the families, that lost their loved ones
first of all,
in that ordeal, because was really sad.
It was.
2 people died from the incidents, and 12 vehicles were raised in the.
There was also the keke.
Yeah.
It's close to a mechanic, so there was the keke village and all of that. Quite a number of losses,
yes.
and
houses and properties were lost
also burned.
In
yes. And by the way,
well.
there was a church. The church wasn't burnt, but everywhere around the church was burnt.
You're joking?
I'm not joking. So the blood-sucking demon.
He identified the power
could not,
of
yes,
God.
could not touch the church and burnt every other place.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking. The video is trending.
Wow.
The video is trending, yeah. The video is trending.
Wow.
So,
that's a miracle.
Okay.
Well, people would say that's a miracle. But then, does that, what happens to the other lives and
that were lost, and properties that were lost?
Does it mean that, the prayer, the God factor doesn't also affect them? You see, conversations like that are very, very, very sensitive, and they're very controversial.
I know some people are looking at me now.
It's going to spook a lot of conversation. It's going to spook a lot of curiosity. Let
me put this out here. If you've ever had a chance to visit that bridge, first of all, there is a lot when it comes to the engineering part of that bridge that is a problem.
Yeah.
Now, the location is right when you're entering into Lagos. Now, this is what happens. You're on the express, long bridge, of course, starting to Lagos Ibadan Expressway. That place is some sort of a convergence. It's a narrowing, and then it's like a bottleneck, and then it expands again.
Right.
Now, wherever you're going to, wherever there's a bottleneck, number one, there is a greater susceptibility to accidents. Why? People are coming with speed, and then, it gets smaller. There's a bottleneck there. just that bridge and all of that. It's like 4 lanes before then it gets to where it like get like three
lanes.
and 2, and then under that bridge and all of that. Now, if you go under that bridge and look under, you would see very serious scratches and dents under the bridge by that bypass under Otedola. Very serious ones. What happens? There is supposed to be a height limit, a restriction for the kind of vehicles that can go through there. But from those marks, you know that some people enter there. You know there's some blockhead, right? They enter there and they force their vehicles under. And so you can see the scratches and the dents.
Like trucks.
Under, exactly.
Oh.
They force themselves trying to get there because they don't want to go around and maybe pass a longer
into
detour.
The debris of the
so the structure, the structural integrity of that bridge also is a problem, because you see when you come, and most of this happens at night. So when you come and you see it there, just under the bridge, it's like where winch is scratching something. But that aside, now with what happened, now it was a tanker. Now there's a gas company. You know that gas company?
Yeah, just right on that.
That was where this happened. So the trailer was coming. Or we understand now from what people were saying now, from like people that were there, you understand, eyewitness reports said that it seemed like the trailer lost control. And then while trying to get into there was a cast just by the side of that gas company. Now that gas company has had a number of incidents, and there's been a call for that gas company to leave that place. So everything that happened, if you look at it, it could have been avoided. And so that is where the concept of blood-sucking demons does not, it's almost like what we do with every other aspect of our country.
Yeah.
You say there's a blood-sucking demon in the National Assembly. There's a blood-sucking demon in this place. There's things that we can critically avoid. We can think critically and avoid. We attribute it to the spiritual because it's easy it's easy to let off responsibility for what you need to do to a God that you've not seen before.
You know, it's funny that you say this, Mike, because I had this conversation with my yoga class yesterday, and we were talking about how. Oh,
by the way, some people say yoga is demonic, by the way. But go ahead.
No, it's fine. They can think whatever it is they want to think. I don't think it's demonic. I think it's a form of exercise.
Oh, it is.
And it's also a way to connect with your with your inner self. So whatever that's your belief, that's fine. And I'm not going to hold you against it. So we're talking about how it is easy for people to just, push responsibility and push blames for things that we could have taken responsibility for. And people forget that you taking that responsibility holds you accountable and helps you to be a better person, not just for yourself, but for others. So imagine if that gas company, took, which of course I'm also going to some, because I feel like in this sort of situation, you hold everybody responsible, including the government, because there's a regulatory body that is responsible for ensuring that, okay, you have given this warning to this company. You also need to checkmate and ensure that they are compliant to the instructions or to the rules that's been given, so that because it is not just for them, it is also because now innocent lives have been affected. They had no idea, and now everybody's pushing the narrative about the demonic blood-sucking demon.
Look, if we growing up, people have prayed, people have done a lot of things, and whatever you have the ability to do. For instance, there's this cup here. You want to drink, or this mug, you want to drink water. Imagine with this mug in front of you, you wanted to drink water, and then you bind and cast and command the cup to get into your mouth, but you have hands.
And you're not using it.
Right? What you have been given the ability to do, why do you now want to pass the responsibility onto
a spirit that you cannot see, to an unseen?
If you, at every accident that happened there, like I said, we used to pass that place every single day for almost every single day for almost 7 years. Look, that place, with a little bit of a critical thinking there, speed bumps at the right places, the right people going out of there. If you see the way people drive there, put some lights there, especially at night. Get some people there, especially at night. Basically, almost every accident that happened there can be avoided.
I think caution signs are very, very critical at this point because.
No, but yeah, caution signs. Some people do not read highway
But
code
at least
when they were
you
driving.
cannot read it.
So
At
yeah,
least
let it be
the
there.
signs are there.
But
The signs
look,
are there.
Look, we should do better as a country. We should do better
As a people. Yeah.
Because a lot of what is going on wrong now, it is our
Incumbent
fault.
on us, right?
It is our fault. It is not, you cannot ascribe it to spirituality.
Wow.
It is us doing the wrong things and not taking heed. And that is why we are here, or we are where we are in a number of things in this country.
On that note, let's hear your thoughts. People, use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. We'll be right back. The show continues. Stay with us.